Do humans bond for life? She asked, then blushed when he explained it's not that simple. Leah Vossary leaned across the galley table, her voice cutting through the hum of replicators and chatter. Evan Mercer froze mid-bite, his fork hovering over synthetic protein strips. Conversations around them stuttered. A human tech dropped his tray. The sorry clansmen at the next table snapped their heads up, mandibles clicking in shock. Leah blinked, her iridescent skin flushing deeper blue. She had meant it as a simple clarification. Evan's casual invitations to these shared meals, 3 times now, mirrored the pre-bonding rituals of her people. On Vassar Prime, such gestures sealed fates. Pairs dined publicly to declare intent, their scents mingling as biology locked in. Evan set his fork down slowly. Bond for life? Like marriage? No, not from a sandwich run. Half the galley went silent, human eyes widened. A Vossari junior officer gasped, her claws scraping the table. Leah felt the weight of stares, her hand twitched to her collar, instinct overriding protocol. She pulled it aside, her bonding mark glowed there. A faint pulsing spiral on her neck. Reserved for lifelong mates, it had never activated. No partner claimed her, but the reflex shone it anyway, broadcasting her vulnerability. The hush deepened. Vossari present bowed their heads, humans whispered. Chief Keth Toran loomed at the galley door, his armored frame blocking escape, eyes locked on Evan like a threat vector. Evan rubbed his neck. Leah, that's personal? Heat surged through her scales. She snapped her collar shut. Apologies. Cultural mapping error. She stood, chair scraping loud in the quiet. Her goal, salvage the exchange. But trust frayed already. She strode out, pulse racing. The station's corridors blurred, sterile white panels, human-sized doors humming open. Her datapad buzzed in her pouch. She yanked it free, fingers flying over the interface. Urgent cultural risk report. Human intimacy signals misinterpreted as pair bond precursors. Potential for accidental activation, if unaddressed. Request immediate private clarification with Liaison Mercer. She hit send to Dr. Sato Ren's xenobiology team. Sato would protocol it. No incidents on her watch. An alert pinged. Incoming from Security Chief Keth Toran. Containment advisory. Human Mercer exhibiting coercion markers. Recommend isolation of Officer Vossari pending review. Leah's mandibles clenched. Keth overreacted again. Humans flirted harmlessly. Her people read dominance in every glance. She patched a direct line. Chief, stand down. This is cultural, not threat. Keth's gravelly voice barked back. Your mark, flashed Vossari. In public. He's manipulating instincts. No evidence. She quickened her pace toward the admin deck. I initiated. Report filed. Private resolution underway. Escalating to command. His channel cut. She overrode the security queue with her envoy override code. Blocked. Her heart thrummed. Vossari enforcer training kicking in. Trust the process. Collaborate. Sato's response lit her pad. Briefing room 7, 15 minutes. Mercer notified. Neutral ground. Leah pivoted toward the lift. Evan waited there. The human who fixed life support with jury-rigged tools, who laughed off hull breaches like minor glitches, competent. Unassuming. Her instincts screamed mate, but data contradicted. The lift doors hissed open. Empty. She stepped in, palms slick. What if humans courted multiples? Her biology rejected it. Vossari pairs synced pheromones for life. Offspring viability tied to the bond. Straying dissolved the mark. Risked sterility. No. Focus. Clarify norms. Build protocols. Doors opened to the briefing deck. Voices echoed from room 7. She approached, panel glowing green. Enter. Evan sat at the table, datapad open, Dr. Sato beside him scribbling notes. Sato glanced up, her sharp eyes assessing. Vossari. Sit. Let's unpack this before Keth storms in. Leah took the chair opposite Evan, his easy posture, legs stretched, hands open. Felt like invitation, or trap. Thank you for coming. Evan nodded. No problem. Galley got weird fast. Your mark? It's like a tattoo? More. She traced her collar. Biological lock. Activates on commitment. Permanent. Sato tapped her pad. Fascinating. Human dating. Casual. Non-binding. Meals signal interest. not exclusivity. Leah's crest flattened. Interest, not bond. Relief mixed with ache. How many interests at once? Evan shrugged. Varies. One at a time, usually, or none. It's choice, not instinct. Choice. Her species lacked that. Biology chose. She leaned forward. Evan, these meals. For you? He met her gaze. Fun. You're sharp. Good company. No lifelong stuff. Her scales warmed. Fun, not fate. Trust flickered. His honesty cut through assumptions, but Keth's warning lingered. Alarms blared, station-wide. Security lockdown drill? No, Keth's voice boomed. All personnel, secure sectors, potential bonding breach. Leah slammed her pad. Chief, abort. Sato stood. He's overriding. Evan, seal the door. Evan hit the panel. Locks engaged with a thunk. What the hell? Keth pounded outside. Vasari, extract now. Human contamination. He's wrong. Leah faced the door, voice steady. Stand down, Chief. Protocols active. Silence, then retreating footsteps. For now. She turned back. Evan's eyes held curiosity, not fear. Human flexibility, adapting without claws or marks. Sato smirked. Progress. Question. Vasari. Does proximity trigger partial activation? Leah checked her neck. Faint glow, possibly. Evan leaned in. We figure this out together? Together. Her instincts purred. Data agreed, but Keth plotted. And her mark pulsed stronger. Evan yanked the door panel open. Shouts echoed from the corridor. Station crew clustered, pads raised, lenses glinting. Back off. He tugged Leah through the gap, her scales brushing his sleeve. Sato followed, waving them clear. Keth's bulk loomed at the corridor's end. Vasari. Later, Chief. Leah sidestepped him. Evan scanned the access hatch. He punched the override. Of pressure seals. In here. Now. Leah ducked inside first. Evan shoved Sato after her, then squeezed through. The hatch clanged shut. Dim service lights flickered on. Pipes hummed overhead. No cameras in these veins. Evan leaned against the bulkhead. Heart still hammered from Keth's lockdown stunt. That guy's got a hair trigger. Sato adjusted his glasses. Protocol paranoia. Your meals set it off. Public displays read as bonding rituals to them. Leah straightened her uniform. Her neck frill pulsed faint blue. Not public. Private intent. Evan frowned. That glow. Earlier in the mess hall, it flared when he joked about second dates. She'd called it a blush. But Keth's reaction. Bonding breach? His gut twisted. Leah, that light on your neck. What does it really mean? She froze. Frill flattened. Readings indicate activation. Partial pair mark. Pair mark. Station briefings flashed back. Vasari biology locked mates for life. Irreversible pheromonal sync. No divorce. No multiples. Wait, your blush? That's a proposal? Like marriage? Her eyes widened. Scales shifted violet. Equivalent. Yes. Instinct signals compatibility. Meals confirmed interest. Glow offers bond. Evan's mouth went dry. Shit. His casual invites, dinner, laughs, hit her like a vow. Humans flirted light, tested waters. She mapped it to forever. Leah, no. Human dating isn't that. Otto cleared his throat. Evan's right. Clarify before escalation. Crowd noise muffled through the hatch. Pads beeped. Filming leaked already. Rumors would spike. Keth's containment push. Evan faced her. Listen. Dating's a trial run. Voluntary. No autobond. We eat, talk, see if we click. Anyone can walk away. No marks, no instincts forcing it. Leah's frill twitched. Trial? Multiple trials concurrent? Sometimes. Or none. Choice. He kept his voice steady. No pity. She needed facts, not coddling. I like you. Sharp mind. Handles protocols like a pro. But lifelong? Not yet. Maybe not ever. Her shoulders sagged. Glow dimmed to silver. I assumed universality. Meals mean bond initiation. Public confirmation. Not human public. Evan pulled up his pad. Station map glowed. We exit via B deck. Avoid the circus. Sato nodded. Good call. Xenobio needs this data. I'll log it. Leah touched her neck. My error endangers exchange. Chief will demand isolation. Not if we front it. Evan tapped comms. Mercer to Sato. Joint briefing. You, me, Leia, Keth. 1 hour. Neutral ground. Ob's deck. Sato smirked. Bold. He'll hate it. Has to hear it from us. Evan met Leah's gaze. Trust me? She hesitated. Freya lifted slightly. Data supports. Your actions, consistent. Hatch rattled. Voices outside. Evan boosted the seal. Move, single file. They crawled the tube. Leah led, her tail brushing his knee. Accidental, utility only. Basari balanced perfect, in 0 drifts. Evan matched pace, rerouting vents ahead. Sato huffed behind. B-deck hatch. Evan cracked it. Empty corridor. Clear, they spilled out. Leah smoothed her crest. Evan. Formally. I withdraw offer. No activation pressure. Relief hit, but her eyes held questions. Human casual scared her more than rejection. Appreciated. Now, checklist time. Checklist? Her head tilted. Sato chuckled. Human specialty. Consent protocols. Evan nodded. Simple. Step 1. Verbal yes. Step 2. No assumptions. Step 3. Check in often. Works for repairs. Works for this. Leah repeated it. Frill perked. Efficient. Adaptive. Alarms pinged. Keth's trace. Footsteps thundered. Ob's deck. Go. Evan grabbed her elbow. Light guide. They sprinted. Bulkheads blurred. Leah kept stride. Claws clicking precise. Human lungs burned less in corridor runs. Station conditioning. Ob's deck doors hissed open. Stars wheeled outside the dome. Keth waited. Arms crossed. 2 security drones hovered. Vosari. Keth's voice rumbled. Report. She stepped forward. Miscommunication resolved. Human dating non-binding. Keth eyed Evan. Contamination risk? Sato projected hollow. Flowcharts. Meal logs. Partial activation only. Reversible. Protocols incoming. Evan crossed arms. We briefed together. No overrides. Keth's mandibles clicked. Drones powered down. Data first. Leah projected her pad. Neck-low demo. Controlled pulse. See? Voluntary now. Keth scanned. Grunted. Acceptable. Monitor continues. Evan exhaled. Bullet dodged, but Leah's glance lingered. Curiosity sparked. Sato packed up. Session logged. Next. Full bioscan. Keth exited. Drones trailed. Alone with Leah. Stars reflected in her scales. Thanks, she said. For corridor. For truth. Evan shrugged. Teamwork. Humans do trials. You do bonds.
Mix works if we talk. Her frill warmed blue. Faint.
Not proposal. Relief. Trials intrigue. Teach more? He grinned. Deal. She laughed. Sure like wind chimes. Trust solidified. One honest pull at a time. But Keth's drones lingered in the corridor feed, watching. Evan's pad buzzed. Incoming vid. Crowd footage viral. Human woos Vasari. Bond or bust. Rumors hardened. Briefing tomorrow wouldn't cut it. He sealed the deck. Leah, one more thing. Her crest lifted. Yes? That glow.
Ever fake it? Impossible. Biology honest.
Human poker faces just got exotic. He tapped his pad. Sato. Double xenobio. Now. Her hand brushed his. Accidental. Electric. Instincts clashed. But choices aligned. Keth's voice crackled comms. Mercer. Solo chat? Incoming storm. Evan straightened. Game on. Leah watched him. Frill steady. Partnership bloomed. Station hummed. Stars waited. Evan realized her blush wasn't flirt. It was all in. And he'd just bat half in. What now? Dr. Sato's scanner hummed against Leah's temple. Cold metal pressed her scales. She held still. Lights flickered across her frill. Neural sync confirmed, Sato said. Bonding cascade at 47% latency. One more misinterpreted signal, and it triggers full imprint. Leah swallowed. Her crest twitched. Biology betrayed her again. Evan's handbrush. Accidental to him. Seismic to her glands. Sato tapped the console. Vasari physiology assumes permanence. Humans signal transience. Risk. Emotional rupture if cascade locks without reciprocity. Leah nodded. Scan deeper. Confirm compatibility. Sato's eyes narrowed, blunt as always. Full bioscan now, stripped to scales. Lie on the pad. Leah complied. Fabric pooled at her feet. The pad chilled her underbelly. Drones whirred overhead. Keth's watchful eyes. She exposed her vents, scent glands pulsing faintly. Vulnerable, but knowledge trumped instinct. Scanner beams swept her body, warmth built in her core. Data scrolled, pheromone baselines, neural maps, reproductive syncs, processing. Sato muttered. Your species bonds via scent lock. Humans? Volatile esters. No lock without intent. Leah gripped the pad edges. Evan's casual grin flashed in her mind. His trials, her body mapped it to eternal claim. Results, Sato announced. Cascade viable. 92% physiological match, but human testosterone spikes would accelerate it. Yours dilates vents prematurely. Leah's frill flushed violet. Heat surged. Viable. Her biology screamed yes, but his species scattered signals like debris. Recommendation? Leah asked. Sato handed her a tablet, temporary sense suppression protocol. Sign, blocks involuntary cues for 72 hours. Buys time to recalibrate. Leah scanned the terms. Human legalese. Precise, detached, no poetry, just clauses. She pressed her claw pad, ink sealed. Injectors here. Daily, side effect. Muted empathy red. You'll miss subtle human cues. Leah extended her arm. Needle pricked. Cool serum flooded her veins. Glands dulled instantly. Relief mixed with loss. No more accidental broadcasts. Door hissed. Evan entered. Toolkit slung over shoulder. He nodded at Sato, then her, casual, unfazed. Protocol gear? He asked, eyeing the hypos. Sato tossed him one. You too, Mercer. Mutual suppression. Station policy now. Evan caught it midair. Popped the cap. Jabbed his thigh without flinching, like rad shields on the hull. Routine. He rubbed the spot, grinned. Feels like allergy meds. Leah watched. His pulse steady. No crest flare, no vent dilation. Humans treated chemical overrides like coffee. Extraordinary. Her kind debated bonding oaths for cycles. She mimicked his shrug. Injected the second dose. Neck gland. Calm seeped in. Frill stayed neutral teal. Evan stowed his hypo. Keth's drones cleared the hall. Briefing in 10, Sato packed. Logged. Monitor vitals, both of you. Vasari. No unsupervised contact till protocol stick. Door sealed. Alone again. Leah's vents itched faintly, suppressed. Evan's scent lingered. Musk and metal. Now filtered. Thanks, she said. Voice, even. He leaned on the console. No sweat. Seen worse mismatches on rig repairs. Alien hulls don't sync with human welds either. Leah tilted her head. His normalcy anchored her. Your calm teaches. My people flare at half this. Evan chuckled. Practice. Humans trial and error everything. Including us. Opportunity sparked. Supervised. Safe. She straightened. Evan. Cultural exchange. Scheduled. Test signals. With oversight. His brow lifted. Interest. Not alarm. Like what?
Human courtship norms.
Versus mine. Sato observes. Keth secures. Leah tapped her pad. Sent the request. Tomorrow, neutral deck. Evan checked his comms. Nodded. Deal. But clarify first, my date means coffee chat, not rings. Leah chirred. Soft laugh. Understood. Trials only. Drones hummed outside. Keth's voice crackled. Vasari. Exchange approved. Minimal personnel. No physical contact. Leah met Evan's eyes. Trust held. Protocol bridged the gap. They exited. Corridor lights gleamed. Evan walked beside her. Stride matched. No brushes. Intentional space. Her pad buzzed. Sato's follow-up. Cascade latency dropped to 42%. Suppression holds. But watch for micro-cues. Human smiles trigger 80% of misfires. Leah glanced at Evan. He smiled. Quick. Genuine. Her core warmed despite the serum. Dangerous. Deck lounge awaited, supervised or not. Signals loomed. Keth loomed at the exchange door next day. Arms crossed, frill rigid crimson. Rules, 2 meters separation, Sato records. Exit on flare. Leah nodded. Serum dulled her responses. Good. Evan arrived, casual shirt, pad in hand. Ready for demo? Sato set up holocams. Begin, verbal signals first. Leah sat at the table. Evan, opposite, distance enforced. Human norm. Eye contact prolonged means interest. Evan leaned forward. Careful. Locked gazes. Like this. Builds rapport. Her frill twitched, neutral, but core noted. Human eyes, deep, unwavering. Her species blinked bonds into existence. Reciprocate, Sato prompted. Leah held his stare. Vents stayed dry. Vossary equivalent, crest lift. Sustained. She raised her frill. Teal steady, no violet leak. Evan's pupils dilated, subtle. Human micro-cue. Got it. Now, touch, handshake. Keth growled. Verbal only. Evan raised palms. Fair. Words then. Compliments signal attraction. Example, Leah said. Your scales catch the light, like nebula dust. Evan delivered it flat, practice tone. Leah analyzed. No heat. Just data. Vossary, sent pulse. But suppressed. Sato interjected. Progress, latency stable. Keth paced. Human flattery, mimics coercion. Precedent in archives. Evan shot him a look. Chief, it's toolbox talk, not traps. Leah laughed. Chur. Tension broke. Evan's humility shone. He diffused without dominance. Next, she said, proximity. Human lean in. Evan scooted chair. Stops hit at 2 meters. This far? Friendly chat. She mirrored. Bodies aligned. Serum held, but imagination flared. Unsuppressed, her glands would flood. Pad alarm beeped. Sato checked. Cascade nudge. 45%. Visual proxy triggered it. Leah froze. One lean in. Nearly tipped. Evan noticed. Voice low. Pause. Talk it out. Kath advanced. Session end. Leah stood. Frill firm. Clarify now. She faced Evan. Your normal woos my instincts. Every signal cascades toward bond. Lifelong. My body assumes universal. Evan nodded slow. Ours don't. Dates, test fit. No lock. Till choice. Multiple tries standard. Multiple. Her crest drooped. Scattershot intimacy. Chaos to her ordered pairing. But you. Intrigue. Leah chose words. Teach calibration. He smiled. Careful. Step by step. No assumptions. Sato logged. Protocol update. Add signal lexicon. Keth grunted. Containment holds. For now. Exchange wrapped. Leah walked out. Evan at flank. Drones trailed. Corridor private. Serum waned faintly. His scent pierced. Sharper. Tomorrow? She asked. Evan grinned. Lexicon first. Then trials. Her frill warmed. Blue edge, not cascade. But pad vibrated. Viral feed. Vossary frill flares for human tech. Bond imminent. Keth's containment loomed larger. One misread, and trust fractured. Evan's hand hovered. Stopped. Wise. She nodded. Partnership deepened. But biology hungered. Serum dose 2 waited. How long till signals overwhelmed? Evan gripped his toolkit strap tighter as the corridor doors hissed shut behind them. Drones hummed overhead. Red lights scanning. Leah's frill edged blue, her steps precise beside him. Coffee? He said, thumbing his comm. Station Cafe's neutral ground. Builds the lexicon Sato wants. Her translator chimed. She halted. Crest flared wide. Commitment right? You propose binding now? Evan froze mid-stride. Laughter bubbled up, but he swallowed it. Bad timing. Whoa. No. Translator glitch. Coffee's just hot water and beans. Casual drink. 0 bonds. Vossary. Report position. Security lockdown on right protocols. Leah's pads clenched. She waved off a drone. False alarm, Chief. Human clarifies. Evan pulled up his wrist pad overlay. Alien lexicons flickered. See? Coffee date parsed as pairing ceremony. Fixed it. He synced the patch to her device. Humans do this all the time. Test vibes without strings. She tilted her head, frill settling to teal, vibes, non-binding signals. Show me. Goal locked. Run the practice script. No assumptions. He nodded toward the cafe archway. Practice date. Step 1. Walk and talk. Explicit boundaries. This test's fit. Opt out any time. Cool, she echoed, mimicking his nod. They resumed pace. Drones trailed at regulation distance, her scent sharpened, musk and ozone, cutting through station recyclers. Evan's pulse ticked up. Focus. Protocol. Step 2. Direct questions. He glanced sideways. Mine's rerouting plasma vents blind? Life support calibration, she said. Frill rippled. Precision under pressure. Yours shows adaptability. He grinned. Adaptable chaos. Humans juggle multiples before committing, if ever. No instinct lock. Her eyes widened fractionally. Multiples, sequential or parallel. Both. Dates filter. Biology stays casual till choice. He caught her pad vibrate. Serum reminder? Consent check? Still good? Yes. Blue edged her frill again. Fascinating. My glands surge on proximity alone. Serum suppresses. Evan nodded, filing it. Sato would geek out. Cafe neared. Steam wafting nutty and bitter. Keth burst from a side panel. 2 guards flanking. Blaster holsters clicked open. Mercer, step back. Outing flagged coercion probe. Human norms read as manipulation. Evan planted feet. Toolkit thudded down. Chief, stand down. We're lexicon building. Direct from Sato's update. Leah positioned between. Keth, observe. No threat. Keth's vents hissed steam. Your frill says cascade risk. One wrong signal. Basari biology overrides. Containment protocol, isolate human. Evan met the alien's glare. Scaled ridges taut. Protocols outdated. We just patched coffee from right. Watch. He tapped the cafe console. 2 mugs dispensed. Black steam rising. This, arousal level. 0. Try it. Leah accepted hers. Sniffed. Tentative sip. Frill neutral. Bitter. Alerting. No bond surge. Chemical neutral. Chemical neutral. But patterns match coercion databases. Smiles. Proximity. Questions. Evan scooped his toolkit, sipped scalding brew. That's human normalcy, Chief. Joking next. Why'd the human cross the station? To debeg the other side. He winked at Lie. She huffed. Bossari laugh. Frill quivered pink. See, play. Evan set boundaries firm. No coercion. Apologize if off. Sorry if joke misfired. Consent recheck. Keth's grip eased on holster. Data point. But drones record all. Logged. Evan waved them on. Cafe tables cleared. Perimeter secured. They sat. Mugs steaming. Leah leaned in. Controlled. Step 3. Your vibes test. Mirror my posture? He matched. Shoulders relaxed. Elbows on table. Her gaze locked. Pupils dilating. Pad beeped. Cascade nudge. 20%. Evan pulled back slow. Boundary. Visual only. Talk it out? She exhaled. Glands interpret alignment as pre-bond. Serum holds, but imagination floods. He nodded. Human side. Fun if mutual. No forever implied. Multiple tries standard. Chaos, she murmured. Frill warmed blue. Intriguing chaos. Keth loomed at table edge. Session limit approaching. Serum window closes. Evan stood. Extend it. Protocol needs field data. He faced Keth direct. You protect. I calibrate. Collaboration, not containment. Keth's ridges smoothed. Prove no coercion. Demonstrate exit. Evan turned to Leia. Practice end? Good data? Excellent. She rose. Frill firm teal. Tomorrow. Deeper signals? Scheduled. He grinned careful. Boundaries first. Keth signaled drones. Approved. Provisional. They walked out. Mugs abandoned. Corridor lights dimmed to night cycle. Leah's stride synced effortless. Evan's comm buzzed. Sato. Viral feed spiking. Human woos Vossary. Bond or bust. Keth's pushing station-wide alert. He glanced at her. Frill undetected blue flicker. Trust thin. One leak. and security swarms. Change course? He asked low. She shook head. Forward. Calibrate. Drones whirred closer. Keth's voice echoed distant. All units, monitor for right escalation. Evan's hand twitched, reached for toolkit, not her. Biology be damned. Signals clear or trust shatters. Her pad chimed urgent. Serum low. Frill edged violet. He stopped. Pause. Dose now. She met his eyes. With you? Risk rises. Station klaxons whooped soft. Perimeter breach? No. Viral feed hijack. Vasari envoy pair locks with human. Security breach imminent. Keth charged the corridor end. Blasters hot. Evan stepped front. Chief, it's Lexicon. Stand down. Leah's hand brushed his arm. Cascade spike. Trust teetered. Leah yanked her hand back from Evan's arm. Cascade hormones surged. Frill blazed violet cascade. Serum reserves crashing low. Keth barreled closer. Blaster leveled at Evan's chest. Drones swarmed overhead. Red lights pulsing. Envoy Vasari. Keth bellowed. Step away from the contaminant. Evan held position, palms open. Chief, viral feed glitch. No breach. Lie's pad injected autodose. Sting in wrist, violet fading to teal. She thrust forward, frill rigid. Stand down, Chief Toran. Protocol holds. Keth halted 3 paces out. Blaster dipped fractionally. Your biology broadcasts claim. Human mimics response. Coercion confirmed. False red. Leah tapped her pad. Hollow screen flared. Evan's consent checklist scrolled live. See restraint markers. No escalation. Human protocol demands exit ramps. Evan nodded once. Eyes locked on Keth. We calibrate, not claim. Keth's ridges twitched. Scanned the checklist. Verbal affirmatives. Boundary logs. Mutual opt-outs. Provisional. Drones record all contact. He sheathed blaster. Council inbound. Prepare defense. Drones peeled off. Corridor cleared. Evan exhaled slow. Close one. Leah synced stride with his toward quarters. Council hollow now. Your data saves us. He grinned faint. Team effort. Her door hissed shut. Pad linked to Vasari relay. Holo Council materialized in triple projection. Elder Voss, Matriarch Lyra, Bond Warden Kale, Frills all crimson demand. Lie Vossari, Elder Voss intoned. Report bond status. Human contamination confirmed. Leah stood tall. Frill steady teal. No bond formed. Human dating simulates without lock. Matriarch Lyra's frill spiked orange outrage. Viral feeds show cascade flares. Your biology claims him.
Sever immediately. Quarantine protocols engage.
Council crests unified crimson. Bond Warden Kale leaned in. Pair bond irreversible. Human pheromones mimic cascade inducers. Biohazard to lineage. Leah countered crisp. Request formal extension. Field data incomplete. She flicked Evan's checklist to HoloShare. Human consent model prevents lock. No coercion. Observe. Verbal pauses. Boundary scans. Mutual vetoes. Elder Voss scanned lines. Anomaly. Your frill violet cascades near him. Sarah managed. Leah held gaze. Humans decouple intimacy from bond. Test proves reversible signals. Matriarch Lyra recoiled. Heresy. Our kind bonds for life. Instinct, unbreakable. Precisely. Leah amplified pad audio. Evan's voice clip played. Boundaries first. Practice end anytime. He demonstrates exit. No trap. Bond Warden Kale's frill softened teal edge. Data. Novel. But risk cascades public misreads. Station crews panic. Chief Torin accuses coercion. Leah pulled Keth's incident log. Challenged with this checklist. He yields provisional. Elder Voss crests rippled thought. Counter demand. Visible non-bond marker. Broadcast to crews. Prove no claim. Agreed. Leah nodded. Token prepared. Transmit now. Council assented. Hollow faded. Leah exhaled. Frill settling, blue calm. Serum stable. Trust held. Barely. Evan's calm buzzed outside door. She opened. He leaned casual. Toolkit slung. Council verdict? Extension granted. She extended palm. Non-bond token. Where visible. Stops misreads. He took the slim Vasari band, matte silver, etched with fracture sigil, slid it on wrist like a friend zone bracelet. Leah tilted head. Your term? Non-exclusive. Signals free choice. Cool. He flexed wrist. Crew side. It'll chill Sato's alerts. Keth too. She stepped closer. Frill teal firm. No violet spike. Test. Deeper signals tomorrow? His eyes crinkled. Boundaries first. Consent check? Always. She mirrored his grin protocol. Human, normal, extraordinary. Corridor alarms pinged soft. Keth's voice broadcast. Non-bond token confirmed. Monitor cascades only. No alerts. Relief rippled crews via comm chatter, but Leah's pad chimed private. Matriarch Lyra subvocal. Daughter, watch human decoupling. Our biology craves lock. One slip, and you cascade permanent. Frill flickered violet trace. Serum pinged low again. Evan caught it. Doze? Manageable. She pocketed pad. Walk you to quarters? He matched pace. Data gold tonight. Drones trailed loose now. Station hummed evening cycle. Vasari text nodded wary. Frill reads eased by token glint on his wrist. Chief Keth intercepted at junction. Token worn, acceptable. He eyed Leah. Checklist full? No hidden rights? Complete. She projected log update. Evans calibration. Restraint proven. Keth grunted approval. Ridges flat. Human competence noted. But instincts universal. Yours scream claim, not universal. Leah tapped Evan's band. Proof. Evan added low. Your security lock's tight. Ours adapts loose. Balance. Keth paused. Collaboration. Provisional. He waved drones back. Rest cycle. They parted. Leah's quarters sealed. She dosed serum full. Needle bite. Violet erased. Mirror reflected frill teal steady. Token strategy worked. Council bought time. Keth yielded data. But private chime replayed. One slip. Cascade permanent. Evan's grin echoed. Humble. Capable. Humans decoupled where Vasari fused. Fascinating. Dangerous. Padlet. Sato ran query. Lexicon update. Field test. Leah typed. Affirm. Tomorrow. Trill warmed blue anticipation. Trust thickened. Signal by signal. Next dawn, Evan waited at lab deck. Toolkit open. Consent checklist hollow glowing. Deeper. Proximity drills. She approached. Frill teal. No spike. Begin. His hand extended. Palm up. No grasp.
Opt in?
Opt in. She placed hers light. Cascade trace. Serum held. Token gleamed mutual. Sato burst in. Datapad whirring. Viral feed stabilized. Token viral now. Interspecies friendzone hack. Gold. Keth loomed door. Observe only. Evan chuckled. All eyes. Normal day. Leah synced breath. Human normal rewrote her instincts. One touch at a time. But serum reserves dipped warning. Pad vibrated. Home assay results. Cascade inducers match human baseline 87%. Bond risk. Escalating. Frill edged violet. Evan's eyes sharpened. Pause. She pulled back. Data point. Proximity limit. He nodded instant. Log it. Boundaries hold. Keth's ridges eased. Sato scribbled furious. Trust layered thicker, but violet lingered. Biology whispered. Lock him. Council's voice echoed. Biohazard. Evan offered water pouch. Neutral gesture. Hydrate. She took. Cool rush grounded. Thank you. Station alert whooped. Cargo breach. Unrelated deck. Keth bolted. Drones scattered. Opportunity. Leah leaned in. Whisper protocol. You're decoupling? Teach more? His grin flashed. Scheduled. After breach. Chaos cleared. But her frill betrayed. Teal deepening azure want. Token weighed light on his wrist. Hers matched now. Non-bond pair. Paradox thrilled. Risk mounted. Sato pinged group. Next drill. Verbal escalators. Consent layered. Evan synced pad. Ready? Forward. Leah rose. Frill firm. Calibrate. Corridor thrummed crews. Whispers of token mates. Misreads lingered. Keth's drone feed spiked. Cascade trace detected. Monitor. One leak. Trust fractures. Evan's hand hovered. Toolkit, not touch, your lead. She nodded. Biology be damned. Data first, bond second. Violet flickered secret. Serum beeped critical. Home council watched. Station watched. Deeper signals loomed. Truth or shatter, alarm shrieked. Red strobes flashed across the corridor bulkhead. Evan slammed his toolkit against the hatch frame and yanked his breather mask from his belt. Pressure drop, habitat ring C. The station AI's voice boomed. Evacuate sectors 14 through 18. Breach confirmed. Leah froze mid-step. Her frill flared violet, pulsing erratic. The suppression patch on her neck hissed. Failing. Serum warning beeped from her wrist pad, shrill over the din. Evan grabbed her arm. Firm, guiding. Move. Seal points ahead. He pulled her toward the junction. Crews stampeded past, the sorry drones whirring in pursuit. Her skin burned hot under his grip. Frill quivered. Scent thick. Musk like ozone after rain. Biology kicking in. Bad timing. He released instant. Sorry, protocol. She nodded sharp, eyes wide. Stress trigger. Patch. Offline. Voice strained, teal frill edging deeper azure. No time. Evan slapped the access panel. Evan Mercer, systems lead. Override evac. I'm sealing. I chirped dissent. Hatch grated open to chaos. Air howling from a jagged tear in the outer hull. Frost rimed the edges. Cargo crates tumbled, sparks flying from exposed conduits. Leah braced against the bulkhead. Her tail lashed. Frill fully violet now. Evan. Cascade starting. Pheromones. Broadcasting. He vaulted the debris pile. Mag boots clamping. Toolkit snapped open. Welder. Sealant foam. Patch kit. Hold position. I'll plug it. Wind tugged his suit. Gauge screamed. Atmosphere at 40% and falling. Keth's voice crackled over comms. Mercer, boss area officer, compromised. Containment now. Negative. Evan barked. Breach first. Leah. Status. Suppressants depleted. Her words slurred faint. She clutched the wall, frill throbbing. Your proximity accelerates. Her species locked bonds on contact. Lifelong chemical. Human flirtation mapped wrong in her head. He sealed the inner hatch behind him, isolating the breach zone. Foam gun hissed, spraying quickset over the gash. Sparks bit his gloves. Comms exploded. Token mates causing breach. Bonding incident. Quarantine them. Panicked crews from adjacent decks. Evan patched his suit feed to main. Rerouting comms. Lock channels to command only. No broadcasts. He thumbed the welder. Blue arc fused metal. Pressure stabilized. 60%. Holding. Leah pounded the hatch window. Frill dominated her neck. Violet waves pulsing. Scent flooded his suit filters. Heady. Pulling. Biology screaming mine. Medical lockout. He ordered the AI. Quarantine this sector. No entry without my clear. Doors slammed shut around them. Safe. Isolated. He cycled back through the inner seal. Leah slumped against crates, breathing ragged. Frill flickered, eyes locked on him. Pupils blown. Evan, whisper rough. Permission granted. Touch. He dropped toolkit. Hands hovered. No. Not like this. Her biology hijacked judgment. One wrong move. Trust shattered. Verbal first. Explicit. She straightened. Tail coiling. Explicit. Contact. Stabilize cascade. Your baseline matches. 87%. Bond viable. He shook head. That's the problem. Not viable. Human norms. Different. Comms pinged. Sato incoming. Keth demanding override. Explain. Her frill dimmed fraction. Curiosity cutting haze. Evan knelt level. No touch. Dating? Casual. Test compatibility. Not forever. Decouple anytime. No chemlock. Frill stalled. Impossible. Basari pair once. Serum blocks error. Doubt creased her ridges. Human default. Multiple. No instincts force it. He tapped his wrist token. Matching hers non-bond mark. Signals layer. Flirt. Date. Escalate. Or stop. Consent every step. Sato's voice cut in. Mercer, protocols hold. Her levels spiking. Calibrating, Evan said. Leah, your call. Hydrate first. He tossed water pouch. Neutral. She caught, sipped, frill eased to teal. Data, conflicts, biology. Trust your words. Trust actions. He stayed put, hands visible. No advance. Keth roared over open channel. Human coercion. Release her. Evan ignored. Rerouted station-wide comms again. Killed rumors cold. Chief, breach sealed. Quarantine medical, not security. Leah stood taller. Keth, stand down. Evan, competent. Frill steady now. Violet receding. Sato arrived at the outer hatch. Scan incoming. Patch reload en route. Evan nodded to Leah. Your lead. Open hatch. She hesitated. Frill twitched Azure Remnant. Stay. Quarantine together. Teach decoupling full. His gut twisted. Clear name easy. Step out. Brief command. But trust. Fragile. Copy. Staying. Hatch sealed behind Sato's drone. Quarantine locked. Her eyes sharpened. Fascination replacing haze. Human flexibility. Extraordinary. He grinned faint. Just normal. Your discipline saved the assay data mid-chaos. Sato's drone hummed, injecting fresh serum. Leah hissed relief. Frill normalized. But comms whispered. Council feed live. Cascade trace logged. Bond risk. Confirmed match. Evan checked his pad. Station crews murmured, incident averted. Keth's drone circled outer perimeter watching. Leah leaned close. No touch. Truth, you're dating, teach sequence. Prevent misfire. Deal. He synced pads. Step 1. Boundaries. Her token glowed sync. Trust. Layered. But Violet ghosted her frill edge. Biology tested. Station hummed wary. Deeper drill loomed. One leak, and Council's biohazard call hit. Evan's hand stayed toolkit, not her. Her choice next. Frill whispered promise. Risk peaked. Truth held. For now. Sato pinged private. Her levels plateau, but match too close. Pull back? Evan typed no.
Calibrate forward.
Leah's gaze locked. Forward. Alert pinged soft. Residual cascade detected. Quarantine extend 48 hours. Alone. Her tail brushed his boot. Test. He held still. Permission? Granted. Touch electric. Trust ignited. Biology be damned. Data evolved. Council watched. Keth prowled. Station breathed. Bond or breakthrough? Frill bloomed azure bold. Leah's tail tightened around Evan's boot. Fabric rasped under her scales. His pulse thrummed through the soul steady, unyielding human rhythm. Evan, her voice cut sharp. Frill edges quivered azure. Your dating define limits now. He didn't pull away. Nodded once. Pad glowed between them. Quarantine lights hummed low, sealing their world. Dating steps, not chains. Coffee first. Talk, maybe kiss. No biology lock-in. Her frill flared violet warning. The sorry bond snapped for life. One touch. Cascade floods neurons. Irreversible. Her species mapped mates by scent and spark. Humans? Chaos. Your steps mimic bond initiation. Public feeds caught my frill response. Console logs it as match. Evan's fingers tapped screen. Shared doc bloomed. Interspecies Intimacy Protocol V1. 0. Then we write rules. Both species sign off. No assumptions. She scanned lines. Step 1. Verbal consent per contact. Step 2. No exclusivity without contract. Tail loosened. Tested his calf. Muscle flexed. Held. Acceptable. But I propose. Test case. Me. You. Calibrate live. His eyes widened fraction. Humble competence flickered. Tech-fixing protocols like busted relays. You sure? Keth's drones circle outside. One spike. He breaches. Discipline holds. Leah synced her token. Frill settled teal. Trust Hugh. Biology tugged, but will clamped it. Reject permanent bond. Until rules bind us equal. Evan. Exhaled. Leaned forward. No grab. Deal. No lifelock. Just us testing. Drone pinged wall. Sato's voice crackled. Leia. Cascade residuals dropping. But frill chem matches 92% to Vosi repair peak. Pull physicals. Negative. Leah's tail withdrew. stood tall, scales gleamed under sterile glow. Protocol active, log it. Evan rose beside her. Toolkit clinked. Step 1. Boundaries, no tail wraps till verbal. She chuffed. Vosari laugh, human precision. Extraordinary, her kind bonded blind instinct. He engineered choice. Collaboration sparked deeper than cascade. Hatch vents hissed, air cycled fresh. 48 hours stretched. Alone hummed promise. Evan slid toolkit aside, sat cross-legged on deck. Teach me your side. Fair trade, Leah mirrored pose. Tail curled neat. Vasari, first brush ignites scout pheromones. Second, neural lock preps. Third, full cascade. Lifelong. Damn. He rubbed neck. Our first touch in Xenomed. Scout phase. Affirm. Frill ghosted violet memory. Chaos assay had flung her into his arms. Sparks flew. Public feeds exploded. Council demands containment. Keth pushes quarantine permanent. Not happening. Evan synced serum injector. Handed it over. Your discipline mid-cascade saved data. My turn. Show flexibility. She gripped device. Needles kissed scales. Serum burned clean. Frill normalized. Flexibility, not instinct, chosen. Hours blurred. Pads filled. Human kiss. Lips only. No bite. Vossary frill touch. Permission or breach. Laughter punctuated edits. His dry wit cut her protocols crisp. Tail brushed his knee. Test. Permission? Granted. Fingers hovered. Didn't seize. Contact hummed. No cascade. Rules held. Dawn cycle lit quarantine amber. Alert chimed. Residuals clear. Release authorized. Leah stood first. Frill bold azure. Evan. Human commitment. One I accept. He paused. Tool tick slung. Eyes locked hers. What? No. Bond for life. That shatters me. Tail flicked. Promise this. Choose me daily. Till rules evolve or we part clean. Silence stretched. Station thrummed beyond. Keth's drones whirred closer. Evan stepped in. Voice low steel. I promise. Daily choice. You. Frill bloomed full teal. Trust sealed. Not biology. Choice. Hatch unsealed. Air rushed cool. They stepped out synced. Galley bulkhead loomed. Crews clustered. Human techs. Vossary aids. Whispers died. Eyes locked. Frills tense. Postures rigid. Keth bulked forward. Mandibles clicking. Vossari. Bond trace live. Containment. Stand down, chief. Leah raised pad. Protocol glowed public feed. Arm linked Evans. No tail per rules. Relationship reframed. Chosen. Not fated. Gasps rippled. Human techs grinned. Vossari frills flickered confusion to awe. Evan squeezed her elbow. Humble anchor. Protocol V1, 0. Test case. Success. Keth scanned doc. Mandibles stilled. Rules? Mutual? Affirm. Leah met his gaze. Human normal. Steps. Not snap. Extraordinary.
Sato pushed through.
Blunt grin. Data gold. Frill chem plateaued voluntary. No incident. Crew parted. Galley chatter reignited. Leah led Evan to table. Sat side by side. Pads synced open. Coffee. He signaled replicator. Step 1. Her tail tapped his boot under table. Permission unspoken. Frill whispered teal promise. Council feeds hummed approval. Keth prowled edge. Wary. The drones recalled. Evan handed mug. Steam curled. Daily choice starts now. Bitter human brew sparked new. Chosen. On purpose. Station breathed easier. Trust layered protocols. Biology bent to will. But Violet edged her frill faint. Deeper tests loomed. Keth's gaze lingered. One misstep. Evan's hand brushed hers. Verbal first. Permission granted. Sparks danced. Rules evolved. Galley eyes watched. Breakthrough bloomed. Leah leaned close. Whispered, next step. Your kiss protocol. Demonstrate. His grin flashed. Crew leaned in. Station held breath. Choice ignited.